See this weight that is on this protection order? Yeah. And the ages of the minors named? Yes. hmm And the expiration date? Yeah. hmm Uh, they're going to be 23, 22, 21. Yes. And Max will be, oh, he was 8 years old at the time of the issuance? Yes. Hmm. Well, then I think he'd be 18 if you added 10 years to that. Yes. Well, that's four of the minors named, yes, will be adults. And each of them would be in the jurisdiction of what is known as emancipation. Yes. Now, I would say that you don't have continuing exclusive jurisdiction when there's the jurisdiction of emancipation. Oh. Now, Zachary, yes, at the time of the issuance of it was 13. Well, it was issued in July 31st of 2015. Yes. That would mean that if I added 3 years, it would be 2018 of July. Something's not right. He would be 16 years old on July 31st of 2018. That was last year. Yeah. When did I go to court in Jefferson County? Yes. But his birth date is 2002. Yes. Somewhat confusing. Yeah. When does the state no longer have continuing jurisdiction? Zachary was born on June 16th of 2002. Yes. And this was August 2017. He was 15 years old. And it was dismissed on the 9th of, I thought it was this year. Yes. Didn't I go to court for 16 months? Yeah. Mhm. Well, it looks like that he was in the jurisdiction of emancipation while being named in the two-count criminal complaint. I don't think you can do that. I think that you can only use criminal complaints as long as the parties named and the minors named are in the continuing exclusive jurisdiction of the state. Now, since you didn't give me the email or any of the information about this lewd and lascivious act, yes, anonymously or repeatedly, whether or not conversation occurs, yes, his or her family or household, contrary to the Revised Code of Washington State 9.61.260. I would say that having court hearings after my son's 16th birthday, yes, violated numerous laws. I'm going to have to sue you for that. Yep. See, June 16th of 2017, Zachary would have been, oof, no, 15 years old. Yeah. But he would have been 16 years old on January 16th of 2018. Yes. But I was going to court hearings in 2018. Now, violating the no contact order? Yes. Since I don't know what happened. Yeah. I wasn't in Jefferson County. I was making videos on that day. Yeah. Emailing to police departments. Um, exclusive continuing jurisdiction protection for the minors. Yes. Now, I don't know what happened, but I would say as soon as he was 16 years old, you were obligated to remove it. But you didn't do that. You decided to make up a fraudulent criminal complaint against me. Yes. Using the wrong identifiers. Yes. 225 versus 255. Yes. 6 feet tall instead of 10 feet tall. Yes. And then what you did was you decided to say that I was incompetent to stand trial. Now, for every attorney that thinks it's a technicality, yes, anytime you include in the actual jurisdiction of the alleged violation of the protection order, yes, I think you have to have jurisdiction. Just like you needed to have jurisdiction to be able to issue it, yes. And since you never had jurisdiction since July of 2011, yeah. See, when Benjamin was born, we became residents of Guam, yeah. And Benjamin was born on September 6th of 2010. Yes. Now, You said, well, we can issue an emergency ex parte protection order without having to give notice or opportunity to the respondent. Yes. But you can't issue a permanent protection order without notice and opportunity to the respondent. So you never had continuing exclusive jurisdiction of the minors, pooch, because you didn't have the jurisdiction. Oh, I'm suing you for that. Now let's look at the dissolution of marriage. Did you have a jurisdiction over the minors named without any due process to myself as their father? Yes. When you name them in the child support worksheets? Yes. Considering. Oh. Do you have jurisdiction over the minors named without having proof of service? Do they, as the minors named, have any rights when issuing a dissolution of marriage? Now, there was a declaration of mailing. Yes. There was a temporary order. Oh, a parenting plan. Yes. Did they, as the five minors named, agree to the parenting plan? I don't think they did. Now, I know that when I informed you, you didn't have the jurisdiction of the United Nations. Yes. Do you have the jurisdiction over the minors named, the exclusive jurisdiction, to obstruct them from being able to speak to me? Yes, because I'm under the threat of arrest. Let's say we called the United Nations. Now, I think this is a war crime. Pooh. Not only did you issue a protection order for 10 years, yes, where Maximilian was 8 and is going to be 18, yes, it expires in such a way right now that you terminated my parenting rights. Yes. You didn't give me a dissolution of marriage. Yes. And you didn't have jurisdiction over the minor's name. Now, let's say you went to prison today and I sued you for everything that you own. All of those that are oaths, yes, that said, no, I'm not liable. Yes. Let's see. A court appointed special advocates. Any adult who resides with a child is suspect suffered severe abuse, capable of making a report. Does the custodial parent, Heidi Lee Budnick, a teacher in the Brennan School District, yes, that should be residing with the five minors named, yes, who is capable of a report, did she make a report to the school district right now that the Brennan School District did not have jurisdictional Trish Batard, Trey Batard. Did any individual, yes, that suspects that this protection order is violating the minors named, is violating my rights as a parent, yes, because you issued it, and had terminating my parenting rights. Now, let's ask, no, I know, Trish. I'm going to take every fucking thing you own. You're going to prison for a very long time. Now, since I never emailed the Brennan School District, yes, and I didn't email the Quilcene School District, are there any police officers in the Port Townsend Police Department, yes, that realize the fraud of issuing a court order, yes, where the minors named can be emancipated at the age of 16? Exactly. When does the exclusive continuing jurisdiction end? At the time of emancipation. Now, did you want to, yes, remove this and make available to me, yes, the court system of the United States, the court system in The Hague, yes, the court system of the International Criminal Court, yes. In fact, when I consider the treaty obligations right now, I'm really sure about this, okay? That I'm going to want to speak to them today, and I'm going to want arrested those that did issue protection orders that exceed the jurisdiction of emancipation and that have effectively terminated the parenting rights